Happy Sunday, people. Good morning and welcome to another Artist Spotlight Sunday. I am your host, Deep Spawn Logic, bringing you incredible independent artists with amazing independent music. Today, I am happy to bring you a musician that has been studying his craft since the age of 5, winning several awards by the age of 14, to having the honor of working with Tower of Power, Spyro Gyra, and more. Today, I introduce to you pianist, composer, arranger, and music producer, Mr. James Norkawich. The light is up and ready, so let's go. Born in Bridgeport, Connecticut, James was 3 years old when his family noticed his interest in the chord organ, played by his grandfather, Albert Kaufman. His grandfather played the organ by ear and formed the Connecticut Valley Theater Organ Society. At this early age, music was such a part of his household that by the age of 5, James was studying piano with the Varelli Music Studios. A few years later, his studies became more in-depth in the organ. With the support of his parents, grandfather, and sister, along with James's focus and passion, all of this had him winning numerous awards by the age of 14, and he was also featured in newspapers and local events. In high school, James was accepted into a program called Regional Center for the Arts, studying jazz theory, composition, and MIDI studies with industry professionals and Grammy Award-winning artists. James recalls one of his most memorable moments at the Regional Center was when he played to an audience of 5,000 people, and get this, he was only 17 at the time. This is the program which catapulted James into a career in music. After receiving his bachelor's degree in music performance and his master's in music education, he then worked in radio from 2006 to 2011. Between New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut, he managed to reach an audience of over 6 million listeners. Over the next few years, James worked with many wedding trios and quartets, as well as numerous sessions at the Carriage House Studios. Over those years, he also had the honor of working with Tower of Power, Spyro Gyra, and Chicago. During 2020, COVID hit, and this was a time that left most musicians with their hands tied when it came to performing. So James went into his home studio and started writing. I asked James what inspires him when songwriting, and he said it usually starts with whatever is happening around him at that time. It could be something going on in the world or his own backyard. Helping others also brings him inspiration. In 2022, James launched a music campaign like no other, releasing 4 albums, multiple EPs, and singles, with his music being streamed on all music streaming platforms while also entering additional territory in the UK. With that said, let's talk about the music behind the artist. Can I first say that listening to James play the piano is soul-stirring. I mean, listening to his music, I felt like I was in the piano. That may sound crazy, but you can hear the energy and intense passion in his music playing. Every stroke of the piano key is beyond intentional. You feel the notes dancing on whatever emotion he wants to portray. It is just divinely beautiful. James' unique style of classical crossover is his way of combining classical and modern music. So let us start with his EP Queen, The Hits. From Bohemian Rhapsody to We Are the Champions. If you love Queen, there is no doubt you will fall in love with this genuine rendition of a few of Queen's greatest hits. Then you have his album Yesterday, which are songs from the Great American Songbook Volume 1. These songs are amazing, from the beautiful melody of Someday My Prince Will Come to the soulful My Funny Valentine. My absolute favorite is Yesterday. It was like the song Yesterday Went to Church. I mean, it starts out as the song you know, but right in the middle, the church doors open and lets everyone in, and the feeling after is as comforting as Sunday dinner. Come on now, take a listen for yourself. You cannot go wrong adding any of these to your playlist. Finally, his newest album was just released September 1st called Lighthouse. He is particularly proud of this being his first Christian album. All the songs are once again impeccable, but I am just going to go to the last one because that beautiful song is called See You When I See You, which is dedicated to his parents, Donald and Elaine Norkawich. The links to all of these songs will be in the caption of this video. I promise you and your journey through this artist catalog will be rewarding. Make sure to follow James because he has projects he continues to work on and you are not going to want to miss it. So make sure you follow his artist links that are posted in the caption. I asked James for a quote or a piece of advice for his fellow independent artists and he gave me a few good ones. First, music is the soundtrack of our lives, so make it a good one. Second, reach into your soul and mind and play to what inspires you. Third, do not be afraid to be yourself musically. And last, go out there and pursue your ideas and dreams, not someone else's. Well, there you have it, my good people. With advice like that, you can see why James soars high and does not look back. And that brings us to an end of another fabulous spotlight. Be sure that you subscribe to the Artist Spotlight Sunday page on YouTube to stay updated on all of the spotlights. Also, do not forget about the Artist Spotlight playlist on YouTube and Spotify. This is where you will hear songs from all of the Spotlight artists, including the song Yesterday from today's featured artist, James Norkawich. I hope you enjoyed this and every spotlight I bring you each Sunday. Thank you so much for supporting me on this platform and all the artists featured. Remember, when you support incredible independent artists, you discover amazing independent music. You all continue to stay blessed and have an amazing day. Until next time, hugs and love.